Chapter 2. Six Sense Spheres. Pathways for contacting and experiencing the world. 1. Introduction. Although human beings are made up of the five aggregates, which can be further subdivided into numerous subsidiary factors, generally speaking, in everyday life, people do not directly engage with these aggregates. Many of these component factors making up human life exist and function without people's knowledge. And even if they are aware of them, people often do not give them much thought. In respect to the body, for example, many physical organs function without the knowledge of the person involved, who often does not care to know. Many people only take interest in these functions when there arise some abnormality or impairment. This is similarly the case in regard to mental factors. People generally leave the study and analysis of the body as the responsibility of medical scholars and biologists, and they leave the study of the mind up to Abhidharma scholars and psychologists. For the majority of people, the importance or meaning of life centers around their everyday engagement and interaction with the world. The importance of life for most people lies in their relationship to the world. This engagement or relationship can be divided into two parts or systems, both of which rely on specific doorways, dvara or channel, for making contact with the world. 1. Cognition and experience of the world by way of the six sense doors, pasa dvara, doorways of sense contact, sense basis, the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body and mind. These sense doors cognize various properties and attributes of the world, namely the six sense objects, Ramana, forms, sounds, smells, tastes, tangible objects and mental objects. 2. Behavior and response to the world relying on three channels of action, Kama Dvara, the body, Kaya Dvara, speech, Vachi Dvara, and mind, Mano Dvara, resulting in physical actions, Kaya Kama, verbal actions, Vachi Kama, and mental actions, Mano Kama. Note that in the context of active engagement in everyday life, the term Dvara, sense doors, in the first system is most often referred to in the scriptures by the term Ayatana, which means sphere of cognition or path of cognition. For this reason, this analysis here, the term ayatana is used instead of dvara. In regard to the second system, the entire engagement here pertains to the fourth aggregate, the aggregate of volitional formations, sankhara, which was discussed in the previous chapter. The myriad volitional formations, which can be classified as wholesome, unwholesome, and neutral, manifest and function when they are selected, induced and authorized by intention, cetana. Their leader and representative to behave or act by way of body, speech and mind, resulting in physical deeds, speech and thoughts. In this context, volitional formations are reclassified in three ways. 1. According to the chief or representative factor, i.e. of intention. 2. According to the pathway by which they are expressed, or 3. According to the specific action performed. Kaya Sankara equals Kaya Sanchetana. Kaya Dvara to Kaya Kama. Bodily volition equals intentions expressed by way of the body, to physical channel, to physical actions. Vachi Sankara equals Vachi Sanchetana to Vachi Dvara to Vachi Kama. Verbal volition equals intentions expressed by way of speech and verbal channel to verbal actions. Mano Sankara equals Mano Sanchetana, and Mano Dvara to Mano Kama. Mental volition equals intentions expressed by way of the mind, and mental channel to mental actions. In the previous chapter on the 5 aggregates, volitional formations, Sankara, as the factors determining the quality and attributes of the mind, have already been discussed. In chapter 4 and 5 of Buddha Dhamma, covering the process of human life and human activities, a detailed explanation of volitional formations will be presented in regard to their role in shaping behavior and responding to the external world. In this present chapter, the focus is thus restricted to the first system above, namely the nature and proper functioning of the 6 sense doors.